What would be your reflection on the year 2022 in terms of governance? What did you see? There was a point where the Catholic Bishops' Conference had to come wading into the issues of galamsey, wading into the issues of corruption and government's commitment to it. In these two areas, governance, the three arms of government, and corruption, how do you think we fared in 2022? Briefly.
Thank you very much. So I think in terms of corruption and governance, especially in the light of our galamsey, you could see that our leadership or our governance have not been up to the task, because we have all the instruments here in Ghana. Our legislative are very, very clear. So all that we needed is just the government or those who are responsible, their goodwill, just to put the laws and the legislations into implementation. And that is what we have not seen. And that is why galamsey continues. The same thing applies also to corruption. Up to now, we have the special prosecutor, where up to now we have not seen any serious prosecution that is going on, even though they are doing some investigation. So what we want to see in leadership is just to implement the laws. Democracy is all about the rule of law.
Thank you for those initial comments. This is just interesting for me, though. Let me bring it in. It's one of my pet anti-projects, if you like. You're a reverend minister, a reverend father. What do you make of the National Cathedral project? I always give a bit of a background to it. We've spent some 339 million, 225 of that going into the construction, about 114 million going to pay Sir David Ajay and Associates, the consultants for the project. And in recent times, 80 million was jettisoned by Parliament because they said there was no guarantee. It couldn't be explained what the money was going to be used for as far as the project is concerned. But looking at it as a reverend minister, how would you react to the National Cathedral project and the stance of government that it must be completed before 2024 or by 2024?
Thank you very much. I think here, in terms of the cathedral, Ghana is a very religious country, or people are religious. And sometimes we play on the religiosity of our people. But religion is also to make the life of the people meaningful. So we look at our own present situation. The other issue that I would say, or the most important thing about the cathedral, putting all the costs involved aside, if we are building a national cathedral is meant for different religions, then the question is, what is going to be the spirituality of this cathedral? Because there must be a church, a particular church that is going to minister and take care of it. Let's take the example of Yamoussoukro. When Houphouët Boigny built the basilica, he was a Catholic, he entrusted in the Catholic Church. So you have one denomination that is in charge of its spirituality. In terms of Ghana, Ghana is a multi-Christianity. So we have different people who is going there. So in this case, the National Cathedral, what is going to be the spirituality of it? And then some are even proposing, if it is something natural, then anybody claiming to be a Christian, claiming to have a different faith, can also have the right to go there and then practice their faith.